Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 65 of Crusader Kings 2. As always, before we start, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation on Patreon. It is really appreciated. Thank you very much. So we don't really have an awful lot going on at the moment in terms of wars and stuff. We can actually move our Chancellor. He's still camped down there and he doesn't need to be. Do I have any claims on you? We don't have any truces. I do have a de jure claim actually. Have a de jure claim on that. So let's go ahead and push that instead. We're not going to do it just yet because we've got this these adventurers that could be coming. But we do need to go and get some claims elsewhere, maybe on this. So let's go and get our Chancellor to go and fabricate a claim over here. We'll deal with the adventurers first, which should be coming in October 46, so just over a year's time. So you work for the Emperor. To strengthen the relationship, my master has sent me on a mission to your domain. It would honour me for me to visit your court, discuss philosophy with your Pajaris. Sure, let's say yes. Sooner or later, the randomness of this event is going to turn bad and something nasty is going to happen, but we'll see what we can do. Looks like you've got a bit of a revolt going on. Commander's improving significantly, which I guess is good. After a tour and a fortnight at my court, his visit reached its end. Thanks to the meticulous preparations made by the umpire, everything went smoothly, and he's returned home with new scrolls of philosophy for his master. 200 more grace. Wow, actually getting quite a lot of grace now. Over 2,000 grace. Get a trade contract. Boost the value of the Silk Road trade ports by 100% for 25 years. Sure, let's just go ahead and get that, because I'm already building up my my port here, or my trade post. Oh, we can increase the garrison value here and trade value. Sure. Might as well increase it as much as we can. We've got a lot more money coming in doing this. Bad news, my efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population met with resistance. It's hardly a surprise because we know he's a terrible marshal. Terrible steward. But that's fine. Let's get the barracks there. Plenty of money in the tank, so I'm not overly concerned. Get the training grounds. Everything upgraded. Let's get the war elephant pens. Nothing we can upgrade there. Let's get the barracks, and I'm guessing that's pretty much as done. Let's do the barracks again. Always worth trying to get the barracks up as high as you can. It just drastically increases the size of your own personal levies, which is fantastic. Your vassals raise up against you and take their own levies with them. Some alliances forming. I don't think it's terrible. We don't have any factions against us at the moment. We are into 1046. Are there any plots against us directly? No. So I think we're okay there. I don't think we have to worry too much about that. But what we may have to worry about is this adventurer threat. So the 17th of October. During a mission to try and fabricate a claim to a title, my Chancellor has been murdered. That's not so good. Is there anyone else that we'd like murdered? This guy, you're a pain in the arse. Let's get you murdered. You go ahead and try and fabricate a claim over there. If you get killed, it'll be no great loss. This is the line that always owns this duchy down here. And it's been a constant, not him, but his entire family has been a constant pain in the arse since this thing started. So let's hope bad things happen to him. This is our... Oh, this was the marshal that was the leader of the revolt. Let's go and put you in charge as marshal then. You're a terrible marshal, but at least it keeps you happy-ish, which I guess is okay. Weak claims can be pressed. Ducal claims can be pressed. So this one, this one, this one. We don't want any of that. That we do want. That we do want. That we want. Yeah, so we've got some claims that we can press. So we're into July. And remind myself of the date, 17th of October. This is our courtier, so again, doesn't really impact us in any real way. We're not going to take anything negative to train her up. This is only our half-brother. Let's just go learning. There's another one as well. There must be twins. This is half-sister, I assume. Yep, half-sister. You can take diplomacy. Let's have a just quick look at the realm tree and see how much people like us. So there is a bit of a negativity from this guy. Can we go and give you an honorary title? Make you the court jester. Master of the hunt. There you go. That'll make you slightly more positive. And most other people actually like us. In fact, the only person that doesn't is this random woman here. Why don't you like me? For some reason you don't like me. Because I'm a foreigner. And because I'm arbitrary. Because I refuse to give you a council position. Can you have an honorary... Let's make you the court musician. There you go. Now you don't hate me. Half-sister, sure, that's fine. We're into September. 17th of September. 1 month to go before the adventurer threat. So let's wait for it. Okay, right. Got some boats coming in. Let's go ahead and raise vassal levies. I don't think we're going to need our own levies, but you never know. Let's see where he attempts to land. Who was that? Was that our wife just croaked? Yes, it was. Can we get a new one? Preferably one that's older than 12. Let's go and get one that's got a little bit of stewardship, although we don't really need it because we weren't over our domain limit. So what are you doing? You're just sitting over there, are you? Oh, you're up here. How did you get up there? 10,000 strong army. That's fine. We're taking a butt ton of attrition, which ain't all that good. Right, let's group you together. Let's me not be leading the centre. Right, okay. So this army's going to march up there and deal with you. The rest of you, you're all going to go up here as sort of a backup plan, maybe? We'll see how that works out. I didn't even realise he'd landed up here. I saw he'd got ships over there, but didn't... Oh, wow, he's got guys all over the place. Where did they all come from? A lot of guys here. Let's just get everybody together. I mean, not everybody. We don't have to have the entire army together, but it'd be nice if we could get most of the stack in there. You keep sort of threatening to take that army, but I don't think you're actually going to do it. Right, 21k stack. Surely that's going to do it. So let's just go in there and completely murder them if we can. We'll get you in there as well. Have we got any more coming in? No, I think that's the lot. I think we scooped them all up. So we're losing a bit of war score here, but that's not terrible. We might even just capture it. I mean, look at that. We've already got 56% in a single battle. So we can probably do this quite easily. Obviously, we're fighting against somebody who doesn't have any lands for us to occupy, so we have to be able to win it just on battles alone. So that makes sense. We're 81. The fact that they have sieged some land is a problem. Yeah, we're not gaining any more war score, so we need to unsiege some of the stuff that they've sieged. So let's go ahead and unsiege this. Attrition be damned. Forcing people to join your factions. We've gotten rid of one army anyway, with the look of things. So we'll go and march up there in a minute. Lots of random stuff going on. Autosave getting on my nerves. You want to marry someone off to a courtier, that's fine. We've lost our steward. Again, we could use another king. You're not a particularly good steward, but it keeps you happy, so it's probably worth doing. Try not to get attacked by peasants. Seems a bit of a petty job for a king going around collecting taxes, but there you go. We did manage to unsiege that. I know he's getting some sieges over there, but let's get this unsieged and then we'll march up and deal with him. His reign of sieging is not going to carry on for much longer. We've lost our court chaplain. We are getting through court chaplains quickly, aren't we? If you wouldn't mind proselytizing somewhere and trying to get it flipped over, that'd be fantastic. This was a lot easier near the beginning of the game. It's almost impossible to get places to flip now. Most court chaplains now can't even flip a single province in their lifetime. At the beginning of the game, I was having chaplains flip provinces every few months almost. Yeah, we need to chase this army down. We can start unsieging some stuff. Our vassals are actually going to, well, might come and help us. His army's nearly gone. He's got 800 men left. Right, his army's gone. Let's split that in half. Move half. I don't want to move all of it. Move half of it. I don't think they've got any men anywhere else. I could be mistaken. They've got some ships out there, but I can't really do anything about the ships. They're not really doing anything, because it's not EU4. The ships don't really get into combat, as it were. So that's not big of a, too big of a problem. But 100% actually. So, offer peace. Job done. Go ahead and disband levies. Just leaves retinue. Fine. Retinue go home. Okay, so that ended quite well. So, we're no longer threatening. And we have some ducal claims that we can push. We've probably got a truce on you. Yeah, yes, we have. They're no good. You still belong to you, which is the same person, same truce, and yeah. So the only ducal claims we've got are all against the same person, and they all have the same truce. Didn't we have a claim on this, actually? I thought we did. Yeah, there's a de jure claim there. Now, you are actually... you're friendly with, like, the whole of... Yeah, maybe we want to wait on that one. That one might be a little bit risky. What about you? Are we still at war with you? Or is that now... well, not at war. Do we still have a truce? We do not still have a truce. We've got a claim for this province here. Which we should probably take. Now, somebody else is sieging it, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but... And again, why am I leading this? Not my job. Okay, that's a lot of guys that this guy always seems to have. Fine, let's go ahead and raise the vassal levies. We know what happened last time I underestimated these guys. Got a good kick in, so let's get as many people together as I can. I'm actually happy if they go in there. They can fight these guys and like destroy their armies up. They can all just sort of get smashed up. That's fine. That's probably enough guys in here for now. That was actually... Did that war end? That war did end. That was unfortunate. No one's in enemy territory, so let's just go and stand everybody down. How did that war end then? Ended inconclusively. Liege changes. So hang on a minute. You are now owned by her, which is unfortunate because I've got a flipping truce with her. So this is the one place I didn't have a truce on. She's now claimed all of this. That's not good. She's starting to consolidate, which is not that great for us. We should have a claim on this. Again, I know obviously I've got a truce with this guy, but we should have a ducal claim. Now, why don't we have a ducal claim? Because that is all part of the same de jure duchy. Not too sure why I can't create that. Part of this Raj. Right. Usurp. Cannot usurp from someone who is at war. Right, okay. So if he stops being at war, we can usurp that title. Because it should technically be ours. So who is he at war with? He's defending against this guy. Okay, that's fine. Again, I can usurp things that I don't need to usurp, so let's not bother. Ah, you've actually got a revolt here now. That could work out well for us. Because we could just go to war with the revolt. We still have that same claim. Where is Gwalior? I know I looked this up before, but now I can't remember. The Khanate of Gwalior, this one. So there's some stuff in here. Yeah, there's like one place, there's one holding that we don't yet own, which is daft. But we'll leave that for now. This one is probably more important. So let's go ahead and declare a war over here. For that claim. It will be fine. How big is your army, sir? 6.8k, so we will need some reinforcements. Up with the vassal levies again. Everybody together. Everybody together. Let's get all the vassal levies involved. Don't need any help. That war's already ended inconclusively because you've just taken something else. This is terrible. Right. No, not marrying off to anybody who's part of a revolt right now. That's fine, actually. Might work out in our favour later on. Once again, then, we go back to putting all the levies down. So lots of our wars are sort of ending inconclusively at the moment. We need some of our vassals to go and do some of the fighting here. Still can't take Majesty yet. Lots of other stuff that we could do. But I would like to try and get Majesty done so we could... Oh, okay, we finally sorted out that last vassal, who I don't really think it matters, but it's you anyway. You're a stressed lunatic, you're lustful, temperate, deceitful, slothful, zealous, you're a kingslayer. Let's threaten him. He asks our forgiveness. Excellent. In that case then, Spymaster, you can go back to studying technology somewhere and hopefully... And study over there. Hopefully we'll be able to get some tech boosts, which would be nice. Few alliances forming, which is fine, I guess. Things are still going fairly well. We've got 36k army limit. Now, it would be nice if we could get some more buildings done. We're not currently building anything at the moment. Let's go ahead and also carry on working with the trade post. Especially as we have that boost. And let's also go and work on our hospital as well. Let's get the one that gives us the disease resistance. So, plenty of... Oh, we can actually upgrade some stuff here now, can we? Let's get the stables. Do we have the ability to get any castle infrastructure? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and do that. Heavy infantry is always worth having as well. So, can we build here now? Yes, we can. Let's get the castle town, because that increases our tax. Not that we're hurting for tax money at all. Hasn't spread to here yet, so that'll take a while. Just go through everywhere and see where we can do stuff. Castle fortifications, barracks, war elephant pen. Well, barracks is arguably stronger and cheaper. Might as well get the barracks there, and here we can get the stables. That leaves us over 2,000 gold still, so that is probably fine. Well, I'm relatively pleased with how it is progressing. We're still making a decent amount of money. We are managing to expand. It is being slow, but that's always the case when you're expanding into new duchies or new kingdoms or new empires, because you can only take one province at a time. But once you start to get chunks of duchies, you can claim the entire duchy. Once you start to get chunks of kingdoms, you can claim the entire kingdoms. It does speed up. So I'm not overly concerned by that. There was one last thing that I just wanted to check, but I've had a complete and total brain fart and I now can't remember what it is. So I guess that'll be a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.